Hey there, and welcome to the Free Play Podcast. Once again, my name is Bubba Stalka. Oh, what? I threw you guys off big time.
What was that? What do you mean threw us off?
Yeah, I threw you off because I'm not reading.
I'm Matt Warmbier.
I'm off script here.
No.
What is your name?
I'm Matt Warmbier.
I'm Kate Katawaki, but that's not...
And
Sorry,
you're watching and or listening to the Free Play Podcast, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast.
Oh, I forgot people
network.
could watch this. Shoot.
Oh, beep, 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 beep. We've been going for a little bit already here, and so I just jumped into it. Didn't really have the doc open, wasn't looking at it, and just
You shouldn't need it
going
at
off
this
the
point.
cuff. Going off the cuff.
That was me genuinely confused and speechless.
More unhinged than ever. I think that was the slogan.
Who buddy cares,
Yeah,
right?
who body cares? Let's make some
I
merch.
know.
Who body cares?
Yeah, not me. Hey, do us a favor. If you like this unhinged content, go and check us out at lovethynerd.com. Plenty of it there. Hundreds of hours worth of unhinged and
A free play.
mildly hinged content.
Medium hinged, yeah.
Yeah. So go check us out there. Follow us on all the social media at Love Thy Nerd and at Free Play Podcast on X and Instagram. The Instagrams.
Mostly though, look at the free play Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Because
that's where it's
that's
at.
where I post the most golden stuff. And I know I've been saying that every week for the past 6 years.
No one's listening.
6 years. That's
A
stretch.
few people are listening.
Well, the whole
listening.
time we've had this podcast, and I've been inconsistent with it, but truly now, like I'm just scrolling through my own content. This is so funny. Like our Instagram is so freaking funny.
Well, if you
To
know
me,
us, it's
to me,
the funniest.
it's funny to me. It's funny to me.
If you're new here and you've never been a part of this here podcast, it might not be funny to you. I don't know.
And don't get used to it because we're in the final season.
This is a home stretch right here.
Kate she's quitting. She's leaving us.
Yeah,
she's
but I'm
moving
still,
on.
this podcast though is still going through June. So I have until June to post more of my funny things, right?
No,
Be prepared for
we're
it.
gonna cut you off way before that.
Yeah, it'll be we're gonna record with you, but we'll mute you out. So it'll
Absolutely.
be like it'll be a three-way
No.
conversation, but you don't get. We're gonna let people at home be the Kate and be like, well, Kate, what have you been playing this week? And then it'll be like just dead air, and then they can speak for you. Well, this week actually I've been playing The Sims 4.
I've been
Thanks
playing
for
My
asking,
Little
Matt.
Pony
I've been playing.
Simulator.
Oh, that's very
And-
interesting, Kate.
No. Well,
That's way better than just
if
putting like the
I'm-
Charlie Brown adult sound over her.
if I'm not here, then who's going to post about the good deal on hummus that you found?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
why I'm.
No
That's
one
why
will
I'm
know.
saying everybody just hey, enjoy the ride while we have it. Don't get used to anything. Just be present in this moment.
Seriously, I've done a minimal amount of practice yesterday, and I don't want two Muppets helping me. I'm sorry to be rude.
That's a sneak peek to the
I know.
to the content.
I feel it.
None
I feel it.
taken.
I don't want two Muppets helping me.
Hey, speaking of Muppets,
That's what he said in the
this is when we were kind of getting all the juices flowing, getting our words out ahead of time, priming the pump here. Matt wanted to talk about Cheez-Its.
I just thought it might be a good thing to talk about because number one, I'm hungry. Number two, there are some really good flavors out there. And Bubba, you said, well, first off, Kate said she wanted some, but she was just going to get original. And Steven said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
No,
waste
he
of
said
money.
no to the Costco size.
He said no because those
of
flavors are
Cheez-Its.
bad. He said
No,
he wanted
that's not what he
something-
said.
He wanted
You
a
get
better
regular
flavor.
Cheez-Its out of like a bowl or individual packages like snack packs when other people have them out. You don't go to Costco and get regular Cheez-Its.
What?
I'm just telling you, this is the law.
That makes no sense to me.
You
what
need
you
to
just said.
familiarize
Why-
yourself with California state law.
Mm-hmm. He's right.
Matt, tell her why.
I don't even know.
Because there are so many good flavors out there,
Okay,
Kate.
let's hear it then.
Well, I mean, just upon like an initial search, like Bubba mentioned that he wanted bacon once, and I agreed with that. But then I started looking, and they have these duos, these Cheez-It duos. Have you all had these before?
No.
It's on the same Cheez-It?
2 flavors in one bag. So we have jalapeno and cheddar jack.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
a
want.
perfect. That's a perfect marriage.
I don't
We
want
have
that.
bacon and cheddar, which
No.
just that's a normal one probably.
Okay.
There is, well, hold on, it's taking some time here. There's cheddar jack and baby Swiss, which I think
not very different, but
no, I think that's an okay one. How do you spell duos? I can't find anymore because I've had these where I had a ranch one before.
And others.
And more.
Peanut butter and jelly.
They do not have peanut butter and jelly.
I just don't.
I would
You're
eat
not.
that.
You're not one to like get more than one flavor. Sharp cheddar and Parmesan.
I would do that one.
Smoked cheddar and Monterey Jack.
No.
That's just cheese on cheese.
Yeah.
What else? What else pairs with cheddar? Is there like a cheese and wine?
Oh,
Cheese.
apple.
Apple?
I'm
that's
Some.
not a real one.
Oh, okay.
Do you? What about like just regular, like American and apple pie?
Okay.
Oh.
You ever done that, Kate? Have you ever put a slice of
Why would I
like,
do that?
Americans? Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, it's way better than it has any right to be. It's to me, it just feels like the most backwards, like country bumpkin thing to do. It is.
It's very good.
So good. I know my name is Bubba and I'm from Texas, but you just got to believe me on this.
Just
like,
trust him.
It's
okay. Well, I'll trust you, but I'm not going to do it. So
just
while Matt was talking, I went to the Cheez-It website.
Okay.
And I have picked a flavor that I think would best suit each of you.
Is that what we're doing?
Like,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
This
Hands
is
off.
just I picked this. So
I found another one. I'm sorry. Caramel corn and cheddar. That's another one.
That's not real. That's not real.
It's right here. Cheez-It Duo. Cheez-It introduces 2 new flavors. Caramel corn and cheddar. Oh,
on the same one?
Yeah, it's Duo. Mixy.
Well, that makes me feel weird, but for Bubba, here's what I have selected for you from the Cheez-It website.
I can't wait.
Cheez-It Buffalo Wing Snack Cracker Packs.
I would eat all of that.
I picked that for you. Here's what I have picked for Matt after much consideration.
Oh, thank you.
Cheez-It Reduced Fat Snack Crackers.
Thank you.
That's what I
shaved
think.
Your beard.
Thank you very much for your consideration.
This is like a personality test. Which Cheez-It are you? And this is what you've gotten. So,
okay, I just found out here.
Yeah,
I found out here that you are Oreo Space Dunk flavor. It's a different. But
what is? Can you tell me more?
That's not a Cheez-It.
What's space?
Well, it's not Cheez-It.
What's Space Dunk? And I agree, but what's a Space Dunk?
I'm actually so glad you asked. Let me tell you. So it's an Oreo.
I don't know.
It's an Oreo cookie, and in the is it frosting in Oreo? In the icing,
sure.
The
white stuff,
the white stuff in the middle,
as Weird Al calls it,
has Pop Rocks in it.
Oh, I like this. I like this, Matt. That's a very good choice for me. Thank you.
What Oreo am I?
Swedish Fish.
How did you know?
I don't know, but also in the Space Dunk one, it's like it looks like LTN colors. Like you all should just look it up. It's not. There's no white in there, but it's like the magenta cyan frosting in the middle.
Interesting. You should reach out and say that they copied our colors and
I just
be like, give us 10 grand and we'll go away.
But there are so many flavors of. I mean, we talked a lot about the Cheez-It flavors, but I feel like Oreo is just pumping out new and obscure ones.
You can get custom Oreos. Do you see that?
I did not see that.
Like full on custom stamped
Oh, no, I did see that. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, on the cookie.
Makes them?
Oreo. Mr.
So you order through like the Oreo website, not like through Etsy or something?
I don't want Etsy.
Custom Oreos through Etsy?
Yeah.
I think I would try.
Oreos.
I would probably try any of the like wild flavor Oreos that they have out there, except the Peeps one. The Peeps, I'm just not interested in that.
I would try Peeps.
I do
What's
not
the
like
matter?
Peeps.
But you got to put them in the microwave.
I do not like Peeps
You got to
at
put the
all.
Oreo in the microwave.
I'm just going to run through a couple of the flavors here.
Okay,
and,
I'm listening.
we have just some base ones and some obscure ones, okay? Ultimate chocolate, kettle corn, hot and spicy cinnamon, s'more, apple pie, banana split, cherry cola, PB&J for you, Bubba. Reduce that for me.
Good.
Peppermint bark, maple cream, red velvet, fudge covered, lemon, pina colada. There's those Peeps. Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
There's a pumpkin spice one. I've tried the pumpkin spice one before. Was not a fan. Mystery. I don't know what the mystery one is, but
that's the whole point.
It'll get you. So there are a lot of.
What about birthday cake?
Yeah, there's birthday cake. There's the golden one.
Golden's my favorite flavor.
There's most stuff that has like a really just a ton of the icing in the middle.
Very good.
I'm in for trying them. I'm in for trying all of them.
Let's do it. Send them on over.
Yeah, purchase them with your own money.
Hey, if you're listening, I want to know what your favorite Oreo is, or Cheez-It.
Hit us up. Let us know. Yeah, if you could combine 2 different kinds of Cheez-Its into one bag, what would you do? And if you could make your own Oreo flavor, what would it be?
I'm gonna text Steven in the other room and ask his opinion.
Oh, okay. My own Oreo flavor. You didn't ask me this.
If you could mix,
I would say
coffee.
Just coffee, just any kind.
Coffee, like a mocha type of thing.
Oh, okay. I would make an Oreo that the Oreo cracker parts of it, the cookie parts of it are actually Cheez-Its, and then the cream on the inside of it is like sour cream chive filling stuff. Maybe
that's just dip it. It sounds messy.
Well, I'm not going to eat them on camera.
There's this one already, waffles and syrup. So
I would eat that.
That's the Oreo you said?
Not the one I want, but yeah.
I would eat that. Well, hey, let us know in the comment section here on this post or on social media at Free Play Podcast on Instagram and X what you would do in those 2 situations. Hey, we also here on this here Free Play Podcast, we love to talk about the things that we've been reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. And I don't know, I just feel really inspired today. So I'm Popcorn Kate. Why don't you go first?
Thank you. Steven actually, in this text, he did not know there was more than one flavor of Cheez-Its.
And now he's changed his mind.
So I just quickly tried to educate
Steven's
him.
a gem. He's a gem.
So he's thinking about it now, and then I also asked about the Oreo flavor. So hopefully he answers by the end of this episode. So I
feel really bad that you dropped that bombshell on him. There are more than one kind of Cheez-It.
I don't know how
he was doing just fine.
I don't know how you wouldn't know that.
He's thinking about big rig stuff. So
yeah, I blame the parents. Really.
Yeah, he's making sure the city has water. So what have we been playing? What have I been playing? I just mostly want to talk about one thing, and that is the Bad Batch season 3 premiere, 3-episode premiere, and just the Bad Batch in general. I'm actually wearing a Bad Batch sweater because I love them so much.
Oh, it's the
worst.
Me?
How bad is it?
How
It's not
bad is it?
I'm just as a joke. Okay, never mind.
Okay, well, I didn't get it. It's not bad. It's wonderful. And I'm going to say a controversial topic that I might have brought up before, but I feel the need to say it again.
I'm ready.
The Bad Batch is peak Star Wars. And I'll tell you why. Because if you have seen everything, animated, all the shows, all the movies, all things.
Holiday special.
Actually, I haven't seen that because everybody talks trash and I don't really want it. It might depress me.
Okay, go on.
All roads connect in the Bad Batch. Do you see what I mean, Matt?
Oh, I do. And
there's the cameos that come from Rebels and from Clone Wars, all this stuff.
It's all connected.
It's all connected back in just all the shows, all the movies. It all comes here. I
understood that reference.
But you have to see, I'm just moving on. But you have to have seen everything. And so it feels like it's a special treat if you have seen everything.
Now, do you think that, let's just say I'm just a basic fan. And if you're listening and this is you, I don't really mean you're basic. Let's just say I'm an average run-of-the-mill fan and I've only seen the movies.
How about you pretend to be my dad who has seen the original Star Wars movies?
Brush your teeth.
Kate,
and
have you flossed today? Yeah.
No, I've told you, Dad, I refuse to floss.
Continue. Okay, there we go.
See you next week then.
What was the question? Sorry,
Do you think the average?
Have you flossed today?
No.
Yes.
No. I haven't.
Do you think the average person who has not seen anything beyond the movies would actually enjoy that?
Yes, I think you could enjoy. Why are you doing that with the timer?
I'm just messing.
No, it's wrong. I
know.
Stop.
I realize that. Leave me alone.
Stop. It has to be. What are you doing?
Can't see. is that Matt
Oh
and
my
Kate right now
gosh.
are fighting over the timer that we use to
Well, it
track.
wasn't started.
these
I
What
thought
were
I
you
pressed the wrong
doing?
one.
That
I
was-
thought I pressed the wrong one.
I wish I had that recorded. It was anarchy.
I
But
thought
then
I
you
pressed the
you
wrong
kept pressing the wrong one.
No, I didn't. I was trying to stop it.
Okay,
Do
so
you
with the
think the
average,
average
stop. With
fan-
the average person, I think they could possibly and probably would enjoy it, but there would be a lot of gaps in knowledge, and some like cameos wouldn't mean as much. So I think
Would
you
they
could
be confused?
probably, yeah,
Okay.
because I think it's an extension of the Clone Wars animated.
Hmm.
Do
But
you think
you've
that they
not
would-
seen any Bad Batch?
Not a single episode.
Oh,
I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll go watch.
Okay,
I'll
you
start
could-
at season
Well-
3.
no,
I'll
no,
start-
no, 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 don't.
Hey.
Bubba, no. Start at season
wanna-
1.
But if I start at season 1, then I'm like, I'm a part of all of the stuff. If you want a good control on if somebody would be
No.
confused
No.
or not.
no,
That's
no.
not what we're saying.
We're
I was talking about the Bad Batch as a whole, not
Oh,
just
okay,
season
okay.
3. Get out of here.
That like my heart rate
Ugh.
increased. Let's see
You're
what my
making me
heart rate is.
nauseous over here.
My heart-
I haven't
Well, I'm
puked
going to
in
start
10
on
years.
the 3rd episode of season
No,
3.
no. My heart rate is
It's
91
already
right
up,
now
so you're
from
good.
hearing that.
Yeah.
It's an extension of Clone Wars, and it's the connector between Clone Wars and Rebels in my mind,
Okay.
with
Okay.
ties to
Yeah.
a bunch of other things.
I think it's the connector between those two and then episode 4, or at least the movies before episode 4, like somewhere in there,
Yeah,
like Rogue One and that.
it's just so good. That show, Bad Batch, made me sob.
For no reason at all, actually.
No, there was.
There's no reason at all, Bubba. Lower expectations here, okay?
But yeah. Well, Bubba
Name my
doesn't.
memoir there.
Bubba will be fine. But
I can't believe Luke Skywalker died.
Again?
Bubba, spoilers! Oh my gosh, what's wrong
Well, I
with
heard
you?
his hand grew back, so.
Oh yeah, I did. It was he got in contact with Doc Connors from
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Lizard handed it. Lizard
Everything's-
handed it.
It'll be in the
connected.
next movie. Yeah.
Yep.
I just really love that show. I was really stoked by the 3 new episodes that premiered. It is intense. It's a little dark, not like hardcore dark yet, but it definitely has a much more serious tone than you would assume like an animated series has, because you always assume animated is like cute, like happy,
Yeah.
happy, force, whatever. So this is like the last 2 episodes of the Clone Wars vibe. So very intense.
Yeah. I'm going to like ask a question, and I'm going to really try not to like, no spoilers. Okay. Do you think any characters in this here show will go on to be in their own series, or do you think we'll see them again, or do you think this is it?
I feel like this is going to be it, which makes me
This is
sad.
it. I disagree.
What?
Take that.
Who? Who do you? Okay, this is shifting to you now. Who?
I think that if you're watching and you don't want like any spoilers, or if you're like not caught up, I will just say, just take your headphones off for a moment. I think Omega will stick around.
I'm going to forget.
I
That
think
means
Omega
nothing to me.
will stick around. I think Omega is going to be the only
Okay.
one.
The only Omega
Maybe-
I know is Omega Red.
Mm-hmm. That's the one. You've seen it?
Well, I played Marvel Snap, so kind of an expert.
I could see that. It's just, I also think, how long until people get tired of seeing clones and clone material?
That she's different.
I know she's different, but I want to see more clones. I need to know more about clones. Like everything about my interest is clones.
I think I haven't seen all of what's out currently. We plan on watching that tonight or tomorrow here. But I think that they're introducing some characters that will continue on after the show, potentially.
Do you think that's why they're re-releasing the Star Wars Battlefront 2 collection?
I saw that, and I think that it's probably because they either are going to lose the rights to the games if they don't get out more, or that just was a fun game. Honestly, this is not what I'm playing, but I've been doing research on it. Ava and I have been talking about it. Is it my turn to go?
Yeah,
We should
it's
be-
been,
I
it's
was,
been,
I
your,
was
it's
just
been
trying
your,
to be a part of the conversation.
No, I
It's
think you're
been
right.
your
That's
turn.
something I've been
That's-
excited about. They Nintendo had their
Direct.
it's a direct. It's indie
They're
direct.
surprisey. They're
partner
surprisey.
direct.
Yeah, surprise.
Partner direct. There we go.
surprising.
And one of the things they announced was the Battlefront 1 and 2 from the Xbox and PlayStation 2 days is being re-released with more characters, more maps. They even told me updated graphics. Like they've updated the shadows, so it looks like modern day shadows on
Thank goodness.
old graphics. It's going to be
And
up to
Multiplayer, online multiplayer.
yeah, I was gonna say a 64 player multiplayer, which is wild. Honestly, like I don't play a lot of multiplayer games. You all know how I am with like shooters and stuff like that, but I probably would jump into a battle with people and just play and be Chewbacca
boy.
in the corner shooting people.
I think I might pass on Battlefront 1. Honestly,
Well, they come
it's
together
in the bundle,
Yeah.
but
That's fine.
Battlefront 2,
Right. I think it's where most people will go, unless they're playing through the campaign in Battlefront 1. which
Is
you can
Republic Commando already out?
Yes, you
Did
can
it-
get
it
Republic
came out?
Commando.
Okay.
Yeah. You can
They
get that on the
just
Switch
look,
right now.
I just can't
Love that
handle
game.
a lot of the graphic things. I know, redone,
Kate, it's
redone.
clones.
But it looks
Kate,
like trash.
No,
It
they're
looks-
going to fix it.
It's going to be better looking. It's not going to be updated like current, but it's going to be.
Oh.
It'll look better.
Hopefully,
I
it
just think like
plays
once you
better
right,
with like double thumbstick stuff.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I think once you get to play it, you will say it may not be the best graphics. It's not going to be like the modern Battlefront games, but for me, like that almost draws me in more. Like you all know, like how much
Well,
I've been
you
playing
like the
retro
old
stuff.
The old stuff,
Hey,
the
leave me
oldies.
alone, okay?
You like the oldies.
But I'm
It was
looking
a
forward to
simpler
it.
time.
And like Kit Fisto, Asajj Ventress are all going to be there. All of them.
Okay, now
Your boy
my
Rex.
interest is peaked.
And
See,
it's going to be $35.01 before 501st. That's what Avon told me.
Oh, that's
Oh.
clever. 501st. Oh,
But not $5.01. No, 35.01, which is much better than 65.01, which I'm glad they're not doing. I'll take
Yeah.
2 games for 35.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't been playing that, but I've been looking forward to it once they announced that not long ago, and I've been trying to figure out any more information on it. Another game I'm looking forward to, Bubba, you might be as well. College Football 25 coming out here
Oh,
sometime this summer,
man.
maybe.
Yep.
More
Wow.
info on that coming soon. There was a
can't wait.
there was a video that was on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it these days, that was taken down, but I found it, and like it's just kind of like, don't worry, like we're getting this ready. We've seen all the hate that's been coming out. Like we've seen people say like it's not coming, it's coming. Like just know, like
Prove it.
yeah, that's like that was kind of them proving it. Like they're showing you like small bits of their graphics. This guy's sewing some jerseys, so I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we all get one. I don't know. So I've been doing research, and I'm ready for some new games, but it's not what I've been playing. What I've been playing is a game called Grease Monkey Simulator. Where
What's that? I don't.
I know it sounds super fun, but it's actually not fun at all.
Oh.
And the only achievements you get is you save money.
Or
So-
do you?
Or do you? Hopefully you do.
You
because
break real life tools.
yeah, I do break real life tools because I guess I have very strong hands or something. So our car, something's wrong with the power steering. We took it in to have it looked at, and they were like, hey, how about $4,000? And we said, how about
Ooh.
not $4,000? Thank you. And we said that car's not worth $4,000. So we took the car back home.
The Beefmobile?
Yeah, the Beefmobile. Yeah, the old white Toyota Camry, 2002's finest. It had no power steering, so I cranked her into the garage. Thankfully the mechanic gave us a large list of like what they were going to do if we had it serviced, and now we're just kind of like the power steering pump needs to be replaced. And imagine like something that's in the worst spot in the entire car to get to. That's where that's at. It is currently out. It took us about a day and a half to finally get it out. Like we got to the point pretty quickly where I could like hold it in my hand and the belt was off and I was ready to take it out, but couldn't figure out how to get the tools to get it out from there. Finally got that out. But on that power steering pump is a pulley, and the pulley is what one of your belts go around. And they say,
Okay.
take that pulley off because it's probably still good. You can use it for your new one. That thing doesn't come off. Doesn't come off.
Like, did you try? I mean,
Yeah, and all of these videos are like, and then just take your you're a power driver and take the nut off. And I'm like, this one doesn't have that. This one's got to be pulled off. So I went and borrowed a tool from the auto place just down the street. And I said, may I please have your finest belt pulley?
May I please have it?
Tool. And they said, yeah, this will do the trick. And I said, thank you so much. And I took it home. Did not do the trick. That baby's stuck on there. And so I went back up there and I said, this is not working. What else do you have? And they said, try this one. That one worked even less. And they said, well, take it to a mechanic. They'll take it off you for pretty cheap. And I said, so either way, I've like been very greasy. Aaron and I have this video shoot for the Y next week, and I'm really trying not to get my fingernails greasy because I don't want to be a grease ball in that thing.
You need to get
and
the
talk
orange,
like this with showing
get the
like
degreasers.
I just love working out at the Y so much. No, Aaron and I and the kids are being interviewed by the Y because they wanted a family that comes and works out there.
Wow.
And they're going to show us like working out and interview.
What is Penny
going
to say? What could Penny possibly
Penny's probably
say?
going to talk about doing the rock wall because she and Ezra are like rock wall crazy. They'll make it all the way to the top. Ezra held records for a while there and like just. Yeah.
What do you think the music behind the montage of you guys working out is going to be? I have my thoughts.
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. I have no idea.
Take it to the limit.
Oh. I thought you were going to say, dig in the ditches and burn all the witches. All these, like, these are all great possibilities. I'm gonna offer these suggestions. Like, hey,
yeah, give it to him on a mixtape.
If you want to see me working out, and some people do, like they typically like to watch me working out with these Mbop. Have you heard of Mbop from Hanson?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Did I send you that? That real
guy do corn?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay.
So good. So good. Oh man, send it to Kate. She'll love it. Anyways, so been fixing the car a lot. And tried to fix more today before we recorded this here podcast. Didn't work. So we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Aaron and I real quick, been playing Luigi's Mansion on GameCube on stream. If you haven't seen me do that, I'm actually loving that game. Never played Luigi's Mansion before.
Good.
It's wonderful. It's so good. The last thing I'll mention, and Aaron and I don't usually watch movies, but we decided to watch a movie this past week in the comfort of our own home. And we watched the movie called Yesterday. It's on Amazon Prime. It's about this musician who's struggling. He gets into an accident, like gets hit by a bus. And then when he wakes up, he realizes people don't know what Coca-Cola is, and they don't know what the Oasis, the band, is, and they don't know what the Beatles are. Beatles, the band. And so he's like, oh, you don't know the Beatles? And everyone's like, who? And so he plays this song, and they're like, that was incredible. Like, did you write that? And he's like, yeah, I wrote that. And so he does he's doing research like on the internet, and like, nope, like none of the Beatles will pop up. No Beatles, the band pops up, like nothing at all will come up about, the four. And so he starts just like performing the songs and getting more and more popular. And so it's made it was honestly very good overall. Like, is it like gonna probably win a bunch of awards? No, but it was entertaining, and it's made me listen to a lot more Beatles music and realize like how much I actually really enjoy that. So
who are the Beatles?
Paul, Ringo, George.
No,
you don't know who the Beatles
know.
are? Oh,
No.
Beetle the Bard. No, Beetleborg.
Okay, Beetleborg. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Bubba, how about you? What have you been playing and or watching or listening to or reading?
Well, we also watched a movie, which we do.
You get those down there?
We do, yeah, like, even on the television. We've got in the office here. We kind of set this up as kind of a space where we can come in and hang out, and I can get work done, do stuff like this, all sorts of things. But that couch back there, it's an IKEA Frighten.
Love seat.
It pulls out, like that thing pulls out into a full lay couch, and so our entire family gets on that thing, and we do movie night.
Aww.
And then I've got a TV right over here that's
great. Way to use that space.
Love that.
Dude, we're legit using this space. And I wish I could just even show you. Normally, I wouldn't advocate taking a picture of any of my space.
Oh, yeah. I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
You're keeping it clean.
Dude, it's
clean.
It's clean.
No, I'm talking about right where your hands are. Like, how about that area?
I could take a picture of literally anything.
Would you lick it though?
And it would, I mean, I do eat off of it.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll take a picture and we'll post it on Free Play. Not doctored, just like as
No, just post
right
it. Just post it. No.
But we watched a movie that was not nearly as good And this is a movie that maybe you've heard of. It's called August Rush. It has
October
Robin
Skies?
Williams.
Oh.
It has Robin Williams in it. It has Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in it.
The old Charles Chocolate Factory?
Not old. The new old
not the
one.
70s one.
The Jonathan Depp version.
Oh. Okay. You didn't
And-
like it?
Okay, keep going.
No, I did not like it. I
Oh.
found myself multiple times talking about like out loud. Anna wanted to watch it. She requested to watch it. And I think she kind of forgot a little bit about how crazy and kind of out there it was. It's not like a science fiction movie or anything. It's about this orphan who's trying to find his parents.
Aw.
And it's just every turn, it's like, that's kind of ridiculous.
I'm sorry. What's it called? August Skies?
August Rush.
August Rush.
Rush. Oh, Rush.
Is it that kid that can play
Yep. That's the
whatever it is?
one. Yep.
Rush Hour. August Rush Hour.
August
Got
Rush
it.
Hour 3. Yes. You understand a word that coming out
So
of
it
my
wasn't
mouth?
good.
I wouldn't
You
say
didn't
that
like
it was
it.
my favorite movie.
Okay.
Given the opportunity to watch it and almost any other movie, I would choose a different movie. And so
Okay.
Well, it's got a 7.4 on IMDb, so maybe
that's
it's just-
fine. Yeah. Out of
On
100.
on
Wow.
MDB2, it got a 7 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we watched that because Anna wanted to, and I mean, even the kids, we watched it. It was fine. We had a good family night. But as far as like games, I've been playing a lot of Minesweeper. I promise. Like that's
Look at
kind of
you
where
go.
that's my jam. It's my jam, and I am.
Wow.
I mean, I'm playing a
Did
lot.
the
of it.
season pass
Mm.
for it?
Yeah, Kate Apple paid me $5 to buy the thing.
Yeah, I gave him $4. I said if it was $5, it'd be too much.
Oh,
But
okay.
I gave Bubba $4 to buy it for
Yeah.
himself because
and now I
I
owe
know.
her or whatever.
no, well, it was just $4 and you like wanted it so bad.
I'm
And
very grateful to have it. Yeah,
and Christmas time is so far away, so over Santa
absolutely. That's surprising.
to give it to you for the $4. So I splurged, I splashed
Super
out
kind
on
of Sandy.
Bubba and gave him $4
I just pretended like I lost a tooth or something.
to have a little surprisey.
Yeah, yeah. The tooth came by.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's really
So
good.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of that lately, and I really love it. Whenever I'm putting the kids down, like I have to lay down with PJ or whatever, I'll just play, and I'll play like a half hour at a time.
good.
They're really
good.
quick games, but I'll play like a half hour at a time.
So you're getting my money's worth
Oh, Kate, got him a long time ago.
for $4
long
hairs.
time ago.
Only $4 hairs though. That's why I was like,
Oh yeah, bargain at any price, really.
yeah, I love a deal.
And so now, mainly what I'm doing when I'm not playing, real life simulator and, email tycoon and all sorts of stuff, I'm watching Suits on Netflix.
oh,
Kate, have you
I don't know
seen
what
it?
that is.
I have seen it maybe once or twice, and it's really funny you say that because I saw them on that Super Bowl commercial, and I'm like, I haven't seen that show. I should probably
Yeah,
watch that
Suits
show.
LA. Yeah. And so I didn't even realize that. Somebody after the fact was like, "Oh yeah, what's his name from Arrow?"
Green Arrow.
Yeah, it's Green Arrow. I
I don't
forget
know.
his name. People are yelling at either their screens or the podcast right now that they know.
Steven something, the actor.
Yeah. Emil.
So yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
I'm so
Really
sorry.
okay.
I'm not really good with names in
No,
general.
it doesn't
but-
matter. He won't ever hear this.
But
so.
he's the you don't know that. He's the
won't.
lead in Suits LA. And so I'm not trying to catch up so that I can watch that when it comes out. People have talked about Suits every now and again. It came up and then it just kind of fell out. I don't know, like people stopped talking about it,
Yeah.
but it was on Netflix as recommended for me. And I remember hearing people talk about it. I was like, oh, give it a shot. I don't know. I couldn't remember, honestly, I couldn't remember if I had seen it or White Collar.
Yeah, they're
And-
very, very close.
And I watched White Collar. It was okay. I didn't watch all of it.
I
But
watched that show.
Suits is so good. Like it is
Oh.
not like ethical. It's not like highly moral. I wouldn't,
That's okay.
I wouldn't take my church Bible study through it or anything like that. But like it is some of the best, especially in like season 1. It is some of the best drama that I have seen on television in a very long time.
Okay, I'll watch it. You had me at unethical. Also, they isn't that Meghan Markle is in it? You know, who's part of the royal family.
Markle?
Are you serious? She's in the royal family now, Bubba. She's married to Prince Harry.
Yes, Anna did tell me about that. She's like, oh, that's the Princess
Meghan. Although she's not
Meghan,
a princess, but she's in the royal family now. But now she's not because then they said they didn't want to be in it. So
they said no, thank you. Yeah.
I thought, honestly, I didn't look any of that up. I thought Anna was just like joking, but okay, you're now validating that.
It's real because everyone was shocked.
She's in it. She plays a character named Rachel, who, is, romantically intertwined with a guy named, a character named Michael Ross. Who is, Mike Ross. Yeah. And to me, that his last name is Ross and her first name is Rachel. That's my Ross.
Rachel and Ross.
Okay, that makes more sense.
The friends Ross and Rachel.
Clever.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Not mine.
Let me tell you a little bit about the drama. I'm not going to spoil anything because if you're going to watch this, you need to go on the ride. And every episode is a ride. I'm in season 4 right now, and I need to not do this. I was watching those episodes as I was laying down and trying to go to sleep last night.
Oh, wow.
The drama of it got my blood boiling.
Boiling or pumping?
Both.
Boiling. Okay. Like I was mad. I was so highly invested in the drama. They got me. And so I couldn't go to sleep. And so I was up to like 3:30 this morning.
Wow. Look at you. You look good.
My gosh. Yeah, you look good for getting like
but yeah, I mean it was just it's one of those shows where I'm like, dude, if I have any downtime, or even if I don't, if I need background noise, I'll put it on. But I got to be careful because I want to be invested in the stuff that's happening.
Okay, well,
and it makes me just want to sue everybody. So.
I actually just canceled my Netflix, so I'll have to Look, they were charging me like $25 a month. And I'm like, I've been so into
commercials. Don't get commercials.
No,
I mean, get commercials.
I don't want commercials, Matt. Why would I want
Netflix do commercials?
I don't know. All of my stuff has commercials.
I think you're thinking of Hulu.
Cheap. Hulu, Disney.
For $8, $8 or $9, anybody can add you onto their thing and you can watch it on up to 2 devices.
On which one?
Netflix.
Now you can? They change it? Okay.
That's brand it's brand new.
A lot of pushback. Okay.
Well, I'm going to track it down and figure out where, I can get free Netflix. I'll track it down. Yeah, unethical. Anyway,
that Big Kid Games? No, not a single one. I don't feel good about that, but that's kind of where I'm at right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Because I want to play games.
Oh.
You're busy
I want to play games.
Suits will be over soon, and then you can play games.
No, I think it's got like 6 seasons. I'm or maybe 8. I don't remember. I'm a long way because this is like TV when they used to have 20 some odd episodes. None of this Disney Plus 8 episodes.
This was
garbage.
like you on USA, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So
flexing
anyway, hey, we want to know what you've been reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. And so hit us up again on Free Play Podcasts, Instagram, and the Twitter. Let us know. Or you can go to lovethatnerd.com/Discord and talk about all the stuff that you're experiencing in nerd culture there as well.
Yep.
Hey, moving on, because we're trying to keep this river flowing here. We are now, as we start to kind of land the plane of Free Play, period, like as a show, we're reflecting back on experiences, but not just our experiences, the experiences of our listeners. Kate, you did a little poll.
Yeah. I asked, first, before we get into this,
okay,
really important update here. Stephen has responded with what he would like to have in his Cheez-It Duo bags.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah.
One is habanero Gruyere.
Gruyere, yeah. Okay, I can get behind that.
That's one. And then another duo bag he invented was Bacon Ranch.
That one already might be out there.
Okay, well, you didn't say it earlier, so.
Oh, didn't I?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Not.
Okay, so that's that. Thank you, Stephen, for submitting your ideas. And
long time listener, first time caller.
So the poll, I gave on the Free Play social medias, I gave our listeners the last chance to ask us anything they wanted for the very last time.
Ever.
And here were some of the questions. And I'm going to read the names of the people who submitted them.
Oh,
because
don't do
yes,
that.
let's shame them.
It's important. It's important, I think, for just
drag
context.
them out in front of God and everybody.
Number 1, this question was submitted by Stephen Ridley, Lil Riddler.
Little Riddler. And his question is, what gives you the right? What's his question?
That's his question.
Hey, Matt had to step away to go to let the bug guy in.
The
but
bug
he'll be
guy
back.
in. He didn't say what bug either. What bug? Hello?
Oh, hey, welcome back, Matt.
Fine, keep going.
Did you do it
I thought
already?
you said
Did you
that
let him
had to
in?
let the bug guy in.
I do. He's not here yet.
Oh.
I thought I heard him. Just keep going.
Oh. So
I'll be fast. You'll barely know I'm
people
gone.
can see you. Like
I don't. They're fine. Keep talking.
So the question was from Stephen Ridley, what gives you the right? Go ahead, Matt.
Interesting question.
Go ahead, Matt.
What gives you the right? I guess like when you, if this was like season 1, I feel like we probably have no right.
Well,
Season 5,
we have all the
season
rights.
5, we have like a little bit of a right, you know.
Is that what season this
Season
is?
10.
Oh, no, it's
season
10.
10. I feel like we have all the right at that point. We made it. We've arrived. How many
We have
How
arrived,
many
I think.
podcast episode or how many podcasts make it 10 seasons? A lot, but we did too. So that's what gives us the right, I think.
That's-
I think it's us and Joe Rogan. That's it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Us, Joe Rogan, and like maybe 1 or 2 other people in this
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern,
Oh,
Conan
it's been 100
O'Brien,
years,
Conan
probably.
O'Brien.
Okay, yeah.
Although he hasn't had 10 seasons of his podcast, but I listened
Has
to
he
his.
not?
No, he's been doing his podcast for less time than we've been doing ours, and somehow we have way more listeners.
How are we so old?
Somehow.
I know we do.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah.
So what gives you the right?
Yeah. So what gives you the right?
So here's the deal. So, sometimes you don't. I tell people this all the time. You don't wait for permission.
That's
you just take it. You get out there and you
Ask
make it happen.
forgiveness. Okay. Yeah. So Stephen, I'm sorry. Please forgive us.
I'm not
Yeah.
sorry to Stephen.
But, well, I'm sorry, but it's over. It's not you, it's me.
There.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah. Well, and also, what gives you the right, Stephen? Because you haven't finished Hogwarts Legacy, and you were talking a big game to me about it and all the
Yeah.
spells you knew, and you haven't even finished the game.
And there's expansion coming.
Is there?
Yeah. They're working on it later this year.
Oh, sweet.
Surprise,
okay, cool.
surprise.
Surprise.
I didn't realize that we were gonna turn hostile on the question askers.
Yeah, what gives you the
so
right?
what gives you the
Did
right?
that?
Like, you haven't even finished the game. Like, I'm
Yeah.
on my second save file, and you haven't even finished the first one. Revelio, let's go. You know?
What are you trying to reveal?
Revelio your heart.
Bombarda, Confringo.
Whoa.
Avada Kedavra, that's the one I
Avada
know.
Kedavra. No, you can't.
Is it Kadarva or Kadavra?
No.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Kadavra.
It's like Beetlejuice.
I got in a wand duel with this 9-year-old kid via text message
IRL?
through his
Oh.
dad, and he went straight for Avada Kedavra, and I said, "No, Sawyer, Expelliarmus. Now you have nothing."
Well, you
No, but
already
he already did it, though.
No,
already
but you
dead,
can't
Dad.
just go
You already
straight
dead.
for that. How is
Yeah,
that a wand
well, you're
duel if you
dead.
just go straight for that? That's not a duel. That's
You're
like
him the
you're
right.
who's the girl in the bathroom that like cries all the time?
Moaning Myrtle.
There it is. You're moaning Myrtle by that point.
Well, I think
you're
that'd be
dead.
ironic for me to be in
In the
Hogwarts,
toilet,
like in the
yep.
toilet crying.
Diarrhea.
Like, that's what I would be in the
Straight
Hogwarts.
diarrhea.
That's the
for-
most fitting.
for-
That's the most fitting.
This is the real one.
Oh, the bug guy's really here. Okay, so I guess we'll wait for Matt before we go on to the next question, and instead we'll talk about how I'm moaning Myrtle in Hogwarts.
So, Stephen, I hope this answers your question. This conversation, this is what gives us the right.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you were to identify as one of the characters in not Hogwarts Legacy per se, but just the wizarding world, who would you be?
Moaning Myrtle.
Would you really though?
I don't know. I don't think I would identify as any character. I'd be like a really, I'd be a Ravenclaw that just grinds on homework and it's like, I need the A, or whatever they do, like teacher's pet-esque Ravenclaw. And then I get released into the wild and I don't really do anything notable until I have a huge scientific breakthrough.
Okay.
On brooms or something.
What are your thoughts as a Ravenclaw on Hermione being in Gryffindor?
I think that you can have a big brain. And what's the matter, Matt? You're having a heart attack?
No,
He just
have a
ran
lot
up
of
and down
breath.
the
I just
stairs.
got a lot of breath in my body. I'm just trying to get out.
Sorry. I think that she could have been offered in the Sorting Hat that same kind of choice that Harry received. There's no evidence that indicates that she did not have the choice between Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, and you can have a big brain and be super brave. You wouldn't catch me doing all that stuff that she does, going down in the basement of Hogwarts and messing around with chess pieces. I'm going to be upstairs studying because I need that good grade. I'm not going to be messing around. You guys play with the trolls.
Oh, I'd be
and do
messing
whatever.
around, that's for sure.
Yeah, well.
Matt, did you catch the
That's
nature
you.
of the question? You were out Bugmanning.
Yeah, I think that she probably chose. She wants to be the smartest. She didn't want to be like middle of the road Ravenclaw. She wanted to be the smartest Gryffindor.
Well, she
did.
got it.
Mission accomplished. Yeah.
She
is
got
that
it.
easy? Been
Now,
Also,
Oh,
well,
go
hold
ahead.
on. Now that
okay,
we're
sorry.
talking about Harry Potter.
Because that was the question we had.
Yeah. Take this, Stephen.
Yeah.
What
This
This is your fault.
is-
How we give you the right?
this gives
Yeah,
us the
we're
right. We can
explaining
do
what
whatever
gives
we
us the
want.
Yeah.
What do you think about the double standard that Gryffindor girls can make their way down into the boys' area, but the boys can't go up into the girls' area?
I never thought about it.
I don't know.
The only thing that I know is in the video game on GameCube, if you try to go up to the girls area, you slide downstairs.
Yeah, that's from the books.
Well,
But the girls can come down to the boys' area, and it doesn't turn into a slide. It's just stairs.
that sounds fun.
Interesting.
Hermione says it's because basically the girls are more trustworthy.
They are.
But then we're sitting here talking about how how
She's just trying to help 'em.
mischievous she is.
No,
Yeah.
she's just trying to protect Ron and Harry.
Not me.
And
not
get answers.
Hermione.
Get
Yo.
There you go.
Okay, Steve, well, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thanks,
Thanks for
Steven, for
calling.
that question. Here's the next question from Kyle Matthews. Was it worth it? I would say that it was worth it because we get to hang out and record it.
There's a lot of stuff that either hits the cutting room floor because it's before the show rolls. You guys experienced some of that when we were doing live streaming and all sorts of stuff. Which, like, legit, whether you guys are watching us do that or not, that is just how the cookie crumbles. I do think that it was worth it.
Why did you
if I
hesitate? Why did you hesitate though?
because I'm trying to figure out how to articulate this.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
We try we try to be fun and haha and let's have a good time and all sorts of stuff. But that question is like, that's a really emotional question.
It is. I actually thought it was a good question. I think he submitted it probably as a joke, but it's actually a really, really
Yeah.
good question. So
Yeah, knowing Kyle.
it could be either.
I think that in the history of podcasts that I have been on and have done in the past and stuff like this, and I do a podcast with my wife, so you just hold please.
Anna, take your headphones off.
Yeah.
I like this is the most fun that I have during this time, and I get to do it as a part of work. I get to do it as a part of ministry. I get to do it as a part of all of the other great things that I do and have been called into. And what I think a lot of people do know, but maybe some people don't know, is that we didn't choose each other. Like,
No,
at all.
definitely not.
I said not Slytherin, and I ended up here.
You checked other.
Yeah.
Other.
But I mean, like we go way back. The three of us, we go way back. And honestly, the Free Play Podcast is it was an evolution of the previous podcast that we were part of with Game Church called The Arcade. And I didn't choose Matt to come in and be a part of that podcast.
Yikes.
But he was brought in. I didn't choose Kate to be a part of the podcast.
Matt chose me. Matt
chose Kate.
He pulled me from the sorting hat.
Basically, Matt was the sorting hat.
Basically.
That's how it works. And so, but at the end of the day, I think like it could not have worked out any better, which again, fast forward to the end of the season, be the end of Free Play, is that it doesn't work. And the reason we know that it doesn't work without all of us together is, first and foremost, we've done some episodes on Free Play where it has only been a couple of us, or
okay, Matt and I tried our best. Okay,
we did actually pretty well.
We did really good.
You did not do terrible.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
The first one was bad. That first one was 30 minutes long.
It was not good. It was not good. Yeah, a lot of us. So anyway,
we didn't have anything else to say.
Yeah, we're not the fillers. We're just like
you're the filler,
comic relief or whatever.
No, you are the filler. That's the thing. Like, there was no substance to it. But that being said, like we've kind of understood how this model, we've learned how this model works and why it works, like what the dynamic is and what our chemistry is, and so it doesn't make any sense for us to continue that on and just kind of to let the good things go while they're good.
I wanted to do a Regis and Kathy Lee thing where they keep bringing other people in.
Who is it?
We're on like Kelly and Ryan or something like that now. Kelly Ripa and her husband.
Oh man,
I don't remember what his name is.
Strahan.
Michael
Strahan. Yeah, Kelly Michael. Yeah,
another Michael.
That's what I remember.
So we need a Kelly, and I'm out.
Now I forgot what I was going to say about this.
Was it worth it? I think yes.
I'll say no. Let's make it easy.
Good.
No.
No.
Yes, it was worth it. No, I mean, no, it wasn't worth it.
No.
What is it? What do you want? What do you want from me?
I don't know.
All of the Cheez-Its and Matt's Baggers.
Gryffindor.
Yes, it was worth it. Would I do it again? 100% I would. If I had all the knowledge that I have now about
technology and how to press record.
Technology and like not, stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know how much I've changed since the beginning, but I probably have.
We'll pull up a picture. You were bald at one point on this podcast.
Features wise, I'm kind of like a little bit of everything in the hair department.
You've gone on a wild ride as far as your look, your visage there.
Hey, I'm actually like I'm finally getting used to my face, so that's pretty cool.
That's good.
Oh, that's congratulations.
Nobody else is, but
I didn't even notice that you got rid of your beard, to be honest.
Thanks.
Oh, did I send you a reel about it? I sent Matt a reel. Kate, did I send you the reel?
Probably.
You don't check them.
I do check some, and I make sure to let you know with little emojis if I've seen them or not. If you've sent me good things, then give you.
That's the way I keep track of the ones I haven't seen.
I give you praise.
If I don't give them not all of them, most of them, if I don't give them like a little haha or a wow or something, then I know I probably haven't watched those.
You sent me one today that was like next level in a bad way, and I could not.
Was it the cow?
There was the cow. I put a thumbs down.
I hated that one.
I put a thumbs down on the cow. Absolutely. But
I hated that one.
I told Anne, I was like, you need to watch this right now while I can see your face. And it was just the best.
Well, back to the topic at hand. Was it worth it? For me personally, yes, it was. Okay. I have so enjoyed this podcast and the fact that we get to take time out of our day to do this thing. And it's like an important part of something, despite the fact that it is complete trash. That blows my mind.
It's quality trash.
Why don't you go ask the bug guy?
Is it quality?
Yeah, then, we all sound good.
But then Radio Matt said that RPG Rundown is the #1 most listened to podcast now. So
we're barely bitter about that. Like we want to celebrate the wins.
Well,
that
barely,
LTN
barely,
has.
but I am very bitter. So I've been trying to plan like their downfall, but I haven't got any ideas. So now we're just going to shut it down. If you're not first, you're last. You know what I mean? So that's really why we're shutting this down, is because Radio Matt said that, and RPG Rundown is more popular than us. We can't handle it. We're shutting it down.
Yeah, that'll teach him.
Okay, next question.
I'm going to skip the question that Matt submitted, which was who's the cutest. We're
come on.
We're not going to do that because all of us would say each of us is the cutest, our own self. So it's not even a question. Here's the most important question I received, and it was from MDB. I want you to think carefully. I can even go first if you need more time. If you had to eat a whole chicken in one sitting, how do you want it prepared?
I got my answer.
I have my answer.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Can it let me hear what you guys say.
Matt, you go first.
I would like to have mine spatchcocked.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
You chop
my
it right on the
My aunt makes that.
And you can grill it.
What does that mean?
Google it.
Just Google it.
You just like do the chicken.
You cut the middle of the breast, and then you just you open it up.
So it's
and
flat.
It's
like a book. It's like a book,
and
like
you
this.
So then I put it on the grill with some certain seasonings that I would enjoy at the time.
Seasonings that I would enjoy at the time.
Like what was it? Space Dunkaroo and birthday cake. And
that's one. I stuffed it with Pop Rocks.
Yeah, put that in the oven. Ew.
No, I think that's what I do. I sometimes like barbecue chicken. I might do that too. I feel like I've the moistest chicken I've had is when we grill it. We spatchcock it and then we grill it, and it's just so good.
I've never heard that term ever in my life.
Well, yeah, get good.
Well, look, you're learning all sorts of new things here on the Free Play Podcast.
I'm too old to learn things.
Well, old dogs learn new tricks all the time. Matt, are you speaking to us or are you speaking to a child?
No, he's definitely talking to Penny.
I'm being Mr. Dad here.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were. It looked like you were still talking, so I was trying to be respectful.
I wasn't. I was yelling past the microphone.
Well,
like this.
You've been known to talk. You've been known to speak.
No, I whisper.
If I could eat a whole chicken in one sitting, how would I want it prepared? Fried popcorn chicken.
Oh. All of it?
All of it?
No, the whole thing.
I want it like cut up into little pieces.
I love that Matt and I had the same
two
questions.
I said popcorn chicken.
I know, but the question was if you had to eat a whole chicken in one sitting, you'd want the entire thing popcorned.
Yes, into like a bucket, like
wings and all. Yeah.
That'd be like the very large KFC bucket that's like family size. Like that's how much chicken you'd have. Okay.
You have to eat the whole chicken.
I want to make sure I'm understanding correctly.
Your spatchcock chicken will be the same size.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I want it like Popeyes. Popcorn chicken, but a whole chicken. So you have to cut it up into little pieces and then fry it and then put it in a bucket. Why is that why did that shock you?
It's just a lot of chicken, I guess. I don't know.
But you're eating the same amount.
It just seems like too much.
What?
You have to eat the breading too.
I'm not going to eat just a chicken. I need something to help me get it down.
Let me get Bubba's answer.
He doesn't know.
So I know. Here's the answer that MDB wants.
What does he want?
I want a whole chicken as chicken sandwiches.
Obviously.
That's what he wants.
And I mean, I would eat it like that. If you made me that one, I would eat it too. Spicy, please.
But I think mine's like it's a wide range of things because I don't want to eat an entire chicken of popcorn chicken.
But it's one sitting.
No, one sitting.
One sitting, so you can't have it multiple times. Okay.
Why not?
Just clarifying.
Okay.
Is all.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm thinking like this is like Christmas. Like I'm just gonna graze a little bit, right? Like, I want the wings to be like grilled, and I want them like dry rub lemon pepper. That's what I want. Not even messing. And I'll take the rest of it as a turducken.
That's so much food in one sitting.
What is wrong?
I'm imagining this is my last meal because like why else would this be such a ridiculous thing? Or maybe this is an alternate universe, Bubba, and I'm one of those like food challenge guys that like drives around like, my name's Bubba. I'm ready to eat this
You almost
chicken.
choked on 2 pieces of cold pizza before this episode.
That was this universe. This is alternate universe, Bubba.
I can't believe it. And you guys talked trash about my popcorn thing. And look at what he's saying.
I understand now, but it just Bubba's adding more food. Yours is like, to me, that sounds like a lot.
Okay, add some dipping sauces.
How big is the chicken?
Okay.
Add some dipping sauces.
It's a baby
It's a Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen, yeah.
No,
Okay, yeah.
it's. I don't
I'll
think
take
that's.
that.
Then, yeah.
I don't think
For
that's
sure.
what MDB was saying. I don't think he meant it was a Cornish
Chicken
game hen.
sandwiches for everybody.
Specific.
I think
Yeah.
he meant like a 10-pound chicken.
Real talk though, like if I had to sit down and eat it in one setting, I would probably do chicken nuggets, and specifically, I would want them to be the same consistency as McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Pass.
So what's the difference between that and my popcorn chicken then?
Your popcorn chicken
None.
is way more chicken.
No
Like
difference.
it's way more like a chicken. This is like cream of chicken.
No, I like yours better, Kate.
But I like the way that the McDonald's chicken nuggets tastes. But I want them shaped as dinosaurs.
That's the episode, everybody.
I don't want to discuss this anymore.
Thanks for coming. Hey, everyone. Thanks for those questions. We might do that one more time before the end of all this. Like, if you have any more questions, I don't want to like cut people off. Like, I'm not saying today, but like in the future, we can do maybe one quick like.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We might.
Just-
We
hey,
might.
I'm just not Slytherin, okay?
Maybe we'll
No,
pick
we
some
don't.
ridiculous ones next time. No more serious
The
questions.
cutest one's me. So yeah, let's go. Let's move on.
Oh man.
We don't-
Well, hey,
Why
We
did you
don't
read mine?
have anything for the last segment. There's like,
good. Yeah, perfect segue, Kate,
there's nothing.
into the abyss.
Into the unknown.
Into the abyss.
Happy free play.
Did you all see that Rare is releasing games onto Switch Online?
Yes, I saw that.
Who's rare?
They released Rare, the people who made Donkey Kong,
Country,
Oh,
Banjo,
okay. So it's not like
Banjo-Kazooie,
Yeah,
super
Banjo.
applicable to
Diddy
me.
Kong Racing,
Conker's Bad Fur Day, Conker's
Perfect
Good
Dark,
Fur Day,
Oh, I played that
Conker's
game.
Normal Day.
Conker's my
Conker's
grandma's house.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Conker's Tuesday. I did see that, which means that hopefully we will start seeing Diddy Kong Racing.
We'll
That's what I thought.
see. We'll
That's what I was
see.
really hoping for is Diddy Kong Racing.
That's all I want.
Oh yeah, but what I want,
Tell me what you want, what you really, really
here's my hope and dream here. Okay, here's my hope and dream. We've had Mario Kart 8 for a long time, and then even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is more or less the same game, just with a little bit more added, more characters, more courses, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We've had that for a long time. So what I want from Mario Kart 9 is I want Double Dash, and I want the Diddy Kong racing tracks with the Diddy Kong characters mixed with the Mario Kart characters.
Oh, you're
I
speaking
want-
my
I
love
want
language.
the plane, I want the hovercraft, and I want the carts. And then you can do bikes and other stuff too.
Okay, well, you should probably tweet them about that.
They won't listen to me.
Have you even
Well, did
tried?
you
I
try?
haven't seen you
Yeah.
tweet anything.
I tried.
Oh, okay.
I wrote him a
I-
very strongly worded letter.
Mm.
I just think that Diddy Kong Racing was still is one of the best kart racers ever.
My only change to Diddy Kong or Diddy Kong Racing would be the characters. I don't care about what are there, like 7 of them, 8 of them. I don't care
Well-
about 7/8 of them.
But it's because it's like this entire like new world that they were trying to create, and they were pulling from
Sure.
a couple different places. But it like that's why like Mario Kart works so well is because you're familiar with all the characters. Rare didn't really have like a good pool to draw from. But if you were to add a couple of those, like I always play as Pipsy. Like if you were to add Diddy Kong, Pipsy, and maybe like the Rooster or something like
no,
that.
the
Like,
clock.
oh yeah, Time. What was his name? Timey.
The rooster.
The Rooster. He was the unlockable character.
Oh, drumstick.
Drumstick. There it is.
Was Dixie in that game? Dixie Kong?
No. Mm-mm. No, Diddy was the only like chimpanzee. Is that what they are?
Yeah. You
Yeah, he was the
know,
only one.
this is reminding me of there's been 2 times this past week that I've been trying to help Matt by I found some Wii games, 2 different occasions.
Oh.
I rifled through them or sent Matt a picture, and one of them was at the church. I'm like, what is a Wii doing here? So, of course, I took it upon myself to dig through all the stuff that was there and be like, what's going on? Like, what's
I think the word is rifle. You rifle
Rifle,
through
yeah.
them. Yeah.
what did I say?
Dig.
Ripple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I rifled through them to see what I could pilfer from the box.
There it is. Yeah.
To give to Matt. The church did not have anything good. And
Here's the thing. You're going to tell me nothing good. Like, I legit want all the
Doesn't
bad
matter.
games too.
Doesn't matter,
I
yeah.
want all, like,
Okay.
my current quest in life is to find PS2, Wii, and GameCube games of all gross
Okay, so
variety.
you don't care because I had
All
him
of
in. I had him in my
I didn't realize you
hand.
expanded.
I had him in my hand like
I was
this,
gifted some.
and I was looking at him. And someone came up to me and is like, "What are you doing taking stuff from the high schoolers?" I'm like, "I'm not taking anything from the high schoolers. I'm looking at this box and I guarantee
High
you."
schoolers don't play Wii.
That's what I said.
No,
I
they
said the
don't.
high
On their
schoolers
phone.
aren't playing this. I can promise you that. And so I got into an altercation trying to defend, like, I'm not stealing from the church. I'm just looking in this box and there's nothing impressive here.
We're
Trust
a
me.
non-profit organization. Have them write it off.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, so,
Okay,
and because I thought
just try again.
there was some sort of like Diddy Kong something in there. That's
Oh.
why when
Well,
you were
now
saying
you
this,
look back
I
at the
was
picture.
doing some
Well,
Googling
it
and looking.
would have been a cart.
No, I mean, it was for
Yeah.
Wii. It was for Wii.
No.
I'm going
Are
back
you
to
sure?
the photo here.
No, the photo I sent you was what I found in my aunt's garage. And I actually just texted her and said, if you ever get rid of your Wii games from the garage, I call dibs on them. So the dibs are there.
Oh yeah, there's some
Diddy
good ones
Kong
here too.
Racing Wii.
I don't know if it was racing. It was Diddy Kong something.
No, Diddy Konga.
Well, I'll tell you when I go back again, whenever the next time I go to the
Yeah.
church office, and I'll rifle through it again.
There we go.
And I'll just start
Diddy
a
Kong-
precedent rifling through
Diddy
it.
Kong Racing only came out on the DS and the 64.
Right.
Okay, well, what's
So
Diddy
many
Kong
moons
that
ago.
came out on the Wii? I don't know.
It didn't.
Okay, then nothing came out, and I saw something else, and that's why I thought it was useless for you.
Matt, I did see Ascadelia. She is selling a bunch of stuff, and she
she's
has
local only.
I know, but maybe if we asked really nicely, she has Breath of the Wild on Wii U, and she's selling it for $10.
That's what you wanted, Matt.
Ooh.
You wanted that.
I actually used to have that, and I let someone borrow it, and then I never got it back.
Yeah.
One of
Foolish.
those things. Well, Bubba, you said you're surprised by the change here. I was given a bunch of Wii games, and so I'm like, well, I now have 15 Wii games. I may as well try to get them all.
Got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Can you read off that picture what my family has in the garage collecting dust?
Yes.
That's why I'm
Mario
trying.
Party. These are Wii and Wii U games. Okay, I'll go through the Wii U games first. Mario Party 10, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Boo! Boo! Trash! Boo!
Hey, keep your comments at the end. Okay?
Freaking
Save
hate
your
that
applause
game.
and jeers. A Jurassic World, Marvel Superheroes, which is a really good one. There's Lego Marvel Superheroes,
Okay, even better.
Lego Hobbit, Super Smash Bros. Ooh, DuckTales Remastered,
Woo!
Lego Batman 2. Okay, now on to the Wii ones. Just Dance 2016, Indiana Jones 2, Lego Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego. There's a lot of Lego games here.
They love Lego games.
Basically, if I don't tell you otherwise, it's like a Lego game. Non-Lego Super Mario Galaxy, non-Lego Rayman Originals, non-Lego Wii Play, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Harry Potter, both 1 and 2, both of them. Wii Fit,
Good.
Lego Movie,
Oh my gosh.
and then Mario Kart 8, non-Lego.
Oh, okay, good.
So that's what's in my aunt and uncle's garage, and I was
Yeah, my dibs.
pilfering
With
through
wires.
that too.
Just send them to him. Yeah.
Just
Just
wires.
to get rid
Matt.
of the whole thing. That's
Lots of
where
wires.
that's where it
There you
was.
go. Hey, if you legit, I'm not trying to take all your games, but if you have games you're looking to get rid of, I have lots of board games to trade away. So
Oh,
if you're
so a
interested in a
trade.
trade, not to your family, they're not playing them.
Yeah,
Other
no,
people,
no,
though.
no,
Other
no,
people
my-
listening, let
My
me know.
family doesn't need to
So Matt, while he's yelling at his kids, Matt needs to. He's looking for PlayStation 2,
Yeah, we
Right.
GameCube,
and we.
and Wii and Wii U.
GameCube is the one I'm really looking for.
Oh my gosh,
GameCube.
he keeps shutting the mic off to yell. I
Well,
hope
it's
everyone
been-
can see this on the video. It's so
Oh,
good.
they can. Yeah.
Look at
he's
him.
just
Look at his body
shaking
language.
his head.
He's ready to like.
So hey, systems I'm looking for games for is Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Okay. Matt, you were shaking your head so much.
No, because they really want to play video games right now. And I said, no, they're not playing right now.
Never. Yeah.
No, I'm
not in this
honestly,
house.
this sounds weird. I'm tired of the question. That's all I want to do.
Well, can I play video games?
No, you may not. You're grounded.
I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pumpkin.
Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and Dreamcast. Those are the three that I'm trying to get. Now, I don't have a Super Nintendo, but that's on my list. I'm not super interested in regular like NES stuff.
But you could start collecting now. It doesn't matter if you have it.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, well, what I'm looking for is like Star Wars anything.
Yeah,
Star Wars Lego, Star Wars Pops, and also a 40-gallon front open terrarium tank. So thanks.
It's right here.
Naturally.
I need that as well. So
it's a DLC.
That has nothing to do with Star Wars, the tank. It's separate.
Well, it's not.
Okay, well, Bubba and I are going to be going to a large used game shop. We'll look for the terrarium there.
Yeah. Go and look, and as long as it's front open and at least 40 gallons, but less
front
than
sounds like
I don't.
it's got to be front open, all right? My lizard,
get a stool.
My lizard needs the best. No, it's got to be front open.
Okay.
By the way, my toads are still alive and doing well. Thanks for asking. Even though they're hibernating, they're almost out of hibernation.
Yeah, good to know.
I had to give one a vitamin A bath the other day, and I hope it worked. Because
did it drown?
No, he didn't drown, but he has.
I just had to ask, just making sure.
He has short tongue syndrome, so
right.
Just pray for him.
I without ceasing. Actually.
Please pray for Paz. That's his name. Just pray for him. I would like that more than a 40-gallon front open. Everyone, please pray for Paz. #pray for Paz. I'll
Pretty awesome zizzard.
No, it's short for Paz Vizsla. So I'll post about him on the gram so everyone can just like
we're all just waiting.
So everyone can gather in prayer.
Well, Bubba, wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys thought you were gonna get here on Free Play, but that's it. Hey, welcome to the Free Play Podcast, and this is, like we said, more unhinged than ever. Season X.
Season X. Oh, that's good. Dang. Let's make some merch on that.
Yeah, X gonna give it to you.
Make it faster.
Well, hey, this is episode 182 of the Free Play Podcast. Be sure to follow us on all the social media at Love Thy Nerd. That's our main thing. And then at Free Play Podcast on Instagram and X, as we mentioned 100 times before.
It's the good
New stuff. Episodes drop Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday is the schedule that we have. Now through June. And so if you're like, hey, why didn't one drop? Well, it's because it's coming out next week. That's just
don't
probably...
worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can email coker@lovethynerd.com with your grievances.
You could do that. Yeah. Or you could just go back and listen to the other 181 episodes that we have.
That's a good one.
We're not going to make it 200 for officially, are we?
Okay. Well, they said we didn't make it correctly to 100 anyways.
Stretch goals. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll fudge the numbers.
Yeah, that's what we did before, and we still got a party.
No one liked it either, and I thought we were fine.
Hey, giggity. Hey, but if you're not already, go and check us out on our website, lovethynerd.com. Hundreds of hours of content. Mm-hmm. Not all of it is as nonsensical as this. There's a lot of really good resources, and we invite you to go and check that stuff out. If you are a church worker or you're somebody who is interested in what a faith stance on different things might be, or how your church could use Dungeons and Dragons, or if it's a sin, please do us a favor. Go to our website, lovethynerd.com, type in the thing in the search bar that you're looking for, and just enjoy all the content that comes your way.
Lots of it.
If you have an idea of content that you want us to cover, please shoot us a message. You can hit us up, like I said, at Love Thy Nerd on all major platforms, or just send me a message, Bubba at Love Thy Nerd. I'd love to send that on to our content director. That's Radio Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, we're out of here. We are so done with this here podcast. Matt's got to go yell at his kids and ground them from video games.
They want to play video games. So.
It's all afternoon, all morning. They've just been like, now can we play? I'm like, no.
Here's what you need to do. You need to sit them down and make them watch you play video games.
Yeah, do that. That's great.
They're not interested. They want to play Splatoon 3.
It doesn't matter if they're interested, Matt. They have to. That's their punishment.
Splatoon 3.
Really big in Splatoon 3 right now.
That's their punishment. Yeah, you should play it.
I don't want to.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us on this episode of the Free Play Podcast. Once again, I'm Bubba Stallcup.
Once again, I'm Matt Warmbier.
And thrice again, I am Kate Katawaki, because I'm the third one. See, thrice again.
Hey, and for our cut man, no, I almost said Jonathan Clausen. Wow, cut man CJ. Hey, shout out Jonathan Clausen as we were like getting into all of the history and nostalgia. Shout out Jonathan Clausen. He was our editor for a very long time.
Yeah, and he was completely bald. It was crazy.
Well, not completely, just top of his head.
He was like 9.5 out of 10 bald, and it just really fascinated me. So I always had questions about his baldness and stuff.
Our current cut man, CJ,
he's
bald.
He's not
More
bald.
hair.
He is not bald at all.
More hair. Hey, from all of us here at Love Thy Nerd and right here at the Free Play Podcast, we'll catch you next time. And if no one else tells you this, just remember it's true. Jesus loves you, nerds.